Plaintiff Angela Rebersall says her sister has always been the favorite in the family, despite the fact that she's a drug-addicted stripper. Angela's suing her sister because she claims she stole her property and keyed 2 of her vehicles. Defendant Pamela Mallory admits she used to be a drug addict and a stripper, but insists she was only stripping to support her child. Pamela claims Angela's always been vicious, and she denies vandalizing Angela's property.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
Well, we've never really got along growing up, and she's always really been my mom's favorite, and she's been a stripper since she was 18, and she's been using drugs since about then.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Your mother admires that?
Excuse me, Your
she's
Honor.
just always usually been the favorite.
That's what I'm saying. Your mother admires stripping and drug abuse. If your mother favors her, she must admire what she does.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'd be my favorite, too.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, with the drug use, yes, I'm an addict, and I'm in recovery.
Good.
I have been for a while,
Good.
since last February. And of course, I'll always be an addict, but you know, as far as the taking care of and clean and stuff, that's what I am.
Good.
And stripping, I no longer do. It's what
Good.
I've always done because I've always had to support my child. I also have a degree in nursing, so.
Okay.
But all along, you know, my sister's always been vicious to me. She's always been vindictive. And she's always stolen from me.
Why?
That is not true.
I have
Your
no
Honor.
idea. The last conversation with my dad, 4 days before he was shot and killed 13 years ago, was the last conversation was about her stealing stuff from me. And after that had happened, after she had stolen from me, you know, that was our last conversation, you know, and 13 years later, she's still stealing from me.
That
And,
is
you know,
not
I figured
true,
she
Your
would have grown
Honor.
up by now.
We'll get to that. Go ahead.
is not
so
true.
your statement is that she was a drug-addicted stripper.
Yeah.
All right. What else
and
you
that's
want me to know?
basically what led us to court here today.
All right.
Is
How
her
so?
addiction.
She says she's been in recovery. How long have you been in recovery?
She's been
I've been in recovery,
recovery,
sir, since February.
but she's still using,
6
sir.
months.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I do not use.
How do you know she's still using?
My fiance here, Your Honor.
You getting high with her? Come on up.
No, he
Excuse
doesn't
me, Your
get
Honor,
high.
he's
State
an
your
alcoholic.
name. State your name.
In a halfway house. Recently got out of a halfway
You
house.
in a halfway house.
He was
Yeah,
in
he's
a
an
You're
alcoholic
a
himself.
drug addict and he an alcoholic in the
DUI.
halfway
Yes,
house.
he's an alcoholic in a halfway
So
house.
you need to be in
That's
one
why.
half and you need to be in the other half. Then we'll have one house. Go ahead.
I got a DUI. That's the reason I was in a halfway house. But she called me 3 days ago, I believe, crying to me about how much money she was spending buying Vicodins.
No, sir. Excuse
She was
me.
spending $50 a day buying pills.
Excuse me, Your Honor. That is not true.
He's making this up.
Yes, it is.
Why do you think?
Why would I call him up and talk to him about this when they're so vicious against me?
Why did she do it?
She called me crying and said she wanted to get off of them. I don't know
You
what
a
I'm
rehab
supposed
counselor?
No.
Then why
sir.
she call you trying to get off
I
of
don't
him?
know.
She always calls us when she's having problems. And my
That
mom,
is
she
not
also
true.
told us
Go
that
ahead.
she
Let's
was,
get on with the case.
Well, in November, I had moved in with her for a few months. And at first,
That's
I
when you
thought...
did that stealing?
No, I never stole from her, Your
Oh,
Honor.
okay.
I never stole from
You
her.
never said
excuse
no.
me,
She said you did and you never
No, I
denied
never
it.
stole from
Oh,
her.
okay. Go ahead.
Well, we moved in. I thought everything was going okay at first. Well, then my mom, she started
What was
calling
the
me.
agreement on rent?
There wasn't none at first, Your
Excuse
Honor,
me,
because he was in a halfway house, and I told her at that time I could not afford to pay her to live with her. And then my mom started calling me probably about 2.5 months later, saying that she was always complaining to her because I never paid her rent. So there, I started paying her $425 a month for rent.
Where'd you get the money suddenly?
Well, I had a job the whole entire time.
Well, why didn't you pay her the entire time?
Because it was our agreement that she would help me out for a few months until I got caught up on everything.
And so why didn't she come to you to complain and say, hey, I need some help?
She never came to me, Your Honor.
She went to your mother instead?
Yeah, she always went to my mom.
And did you go to her and
me.
say, hey, Mom said you need some help?
No, because I didn't want to argue with her at that time.
Nothing to argue about. If you tell somebody you giving them money, I promise you they won't argue.
Well, yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah, I didn't.
Go right ahead, ma'am.
And she's like taking jewelry and everything from me when I lived with her. Well, then when I moved out, it got to a boiling point. So when I moved out, I had asked her if I could leave my 3 air conditioners there at her house until I moved. And she said yes. Well, when I went back to get them, well, then one of them was missing. And I asked her what happened to it, and she denied that there was even an air conditioner there. She said she didn't know what happened to it.
What did you say when she told you that?
I just stormed out of her house.
Okay.
I was like really upset.
All right, let me hear your side thus far.
Like I was saying, all along she's always been vicious, and she's always been like vindictive as far as I thought we always got along. The first time I've ever heard that we just don't get along. I love my sister.
So what was happening when she was vicious then?
Other than her stealing from me and me putting it off because she is my sister, she moved in with me, and the agreement was the first 3 months I would let her live there for free because I was helping her out because she is my sister. Okay. I want to get along. I love my sister. 3 years, it's like in January is when she was supposed to start paying and start helping out. She never did that. She never helped out at all. And out of the kindness of my heart, when my taxes came in, she had a bad day one night, and I was just like, how about if we just go and get some stuff? So I gave her $150. I had $150. Let's go shopping. Let's go buy something. And
is that what they call it now?
Huh?
Shopping, they used to call it, copping.
Copping.
Copping, when you buy drugs, let's go cop some drugs.
Oh, no, I wasn't doing drugs.
Not drugs, clothes.
You
We
said
were
get some stuff.
No, we were stuff as in like bedding clothes, shopping clothes.
Oh, okay. But that's what they said.
No, it was shopping and clothes.
I feel bad. Let's go get some stuff to make us feel better.
No, sir.
All right, go ahead.
And so we decided to go shopping. So we went shopping, and she never paid me the money back. She never paid any of the bills. She left me high and dry in April when she all of a sudden decided to move.
Why didn't you sue her?
Because I love her, and I'm not gonna.
Right.
Money's not.
You love her too?
Money's not.
She's
all
my
right,
sister,
she loves you too, but she's suing you. Go ahead. Tell me why you're suing her.
About
To me,
the
money's not-
$150 that we went shopping with, I did pay her
Money's
that back.
not an issue,
No, you
right?
did not.
Ma'am, money's not an issue, right?
No, it's
Let's
not.
make this quick. Just pay her money. If it's not an issue, is that all right?
For what?
For what she's asking for.
I don't owe her money.
It's not an issue, though. You love
But I'm not
her.
going to take her to court.
You're in court. She's taking you.
She's taking me to court,
So
but
let's get out of court real
I chose
quick.
I chose not to take her, and take her to court, which I
choose
could
not to
have.
fight her in court. Don't love her that much.
Yeah, I do.
Money does make a difference now.
Well, yeah, because I don't owe it to her.
Well, just be clear. 'Cause money makes a difference today. Tell me how much she owes you, ma'am.
In June, we was at my nephew's graduation party. She was there uninvited because my nephew didn't want her there because she didn't see him graduate. Well, we was all getting along.
Excuse me, I was.
Let her finish, ma'am. Go ahead.
We were all getting along and everything. Well, this watch that I have on, she had seen, and she walked up to me, and she's like, nice watch. And I'm like, isn't it? I was like, I finally got it back. I found it in her bedroom. Well, she was like, that's my watch. I just told her that I wasn't giving her the watch back. It was mine. Well, she stormed out of the party. She was calling me names and cursing at me. The witnesses on the front porch seen her go over to my car, and they heard a key sound. Then when she came...
keyed your car? That's
Yeah,
why you're suing her for auto repairs?
Yes.
You
and
have
then
statements? Did you call the police?
I have 3 police reports because she also damaged my car that was at my house.
The same day?
It was either the same day. I noticed
It's a
it the
different
next morning.
incident?
Yes, I have 3 different
All
incidents.
right, let's see. Ma'am, how do you respond?
The watch that she had, the watch that she's talking about, that was very special and intimate to me. She was living with me. I had that watch. That watch is a Liz Claiborne watch
She
that's no
stole
longer
it from
made.
you. She stole it from you.
Yes.
That's your point? All right. So
It is no
then what
longer-
happened?
I said, nice watch. Her first words back to me was, oh my God, that is not your watch. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that that was your watch. You know, but I finally found it at your house. I found it at, well,
Then
if it's
what?
at my house, it's
Then
at my
what?
house. It is mine.
Then what?
I left. That was the last words. I said, Angie, I said, that was my watch.
And then you just walked out
yes,
and
there was
left.
no cussing,
What
no
did you
cursing.
do after leaving?
And I left because I was very angry
Where
because
did
it
you
started
go
me
when
back.
you left?
I went to work.
All right. And you never touched or harmed her car?
No, I didn't.
All right. And you say you have a witness.
Yes.
All right. You've highlighted it. Angela stated that she was then notified by this young lady that Pamela used a key to scratch her car. So you think that this young lady would perjure herself at risk of 5 years imprisonment by lying to a police officer?
I don't know because I didn't do it.
All right. Yeah, I don't believe she would. And she has presented me with direct evidence that demonstrates that the police spoke with a witness. Therefore, I believe it. So I'm going to grant her judgment, $2,421 for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
And she hung out with me.
You came to the same motel
she hung out
I
with
was
me.
in. And
It doesn't even matter, Angie. You hung out with me.
no,
so
I
here's
took
some
a
other stuff.
picture with you.
$2,000, that's really nice.
I took a picture with you.
Whatever, Ange. Yeah, just like you never stole, but you have.
I
You've always
never
stolen
stole.
from me. You've always stolen from me.